And welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Mustard Mermaid, and I am where I belong. I am underwater. Although it doesn't look like it, it's very dry. Hmm?
Switch your sound from headphones to.
Switch my sound? Hold on for a second. Vincentius Primus is asking me if I switched, and so I'm going to check for a minute. Switch. Yes, I'm on Black Hole. Yes, but thank you very much. And yeah, so he just wanted to make sure that you could hear the game sounds, because I think last time you couldn't. And I'm going to start right away. How am I going to start? I have no idea right this minute. Let's see what time it is, first of all. It is time for people to come home. So a bunch of people, we only have 5 people, are going to start coming downstairs. Oh, I forgot. See that red mark? That is a sick person. That is a sick guard. The guard is really, really sick, and he needed some medication, and we actually had some medication arrive. Let me see what kind he needs. He needs carrot and potato. So let's see what's in this medicine package here. Let's give him 3 of each. 1, 2, 3, and see if we can get him cured. Where are you going? Don't go anywhere. Yes, that's it. Don't go anywhere. Ready? Skip. Let's put this in, and let's get him Russell to get to take that medicine. So right now we're just going to leave this case here with the medicine in it until we actually have a hospital. So he's walking. He's going to take his medicine. I should check and make sure that there aren't other people who are sick. This is a visitor. This is Arya. And let me look and see what her stats are like. And there they are. And if I'm going to start doing that, I actually need a paper so that I can write down her name and know that I looked at her already. So we'll do that for today. Arya is a person we looked at today, and then we'll continue. So let me put this here. I'm rearranging my desk a little tiny bit. Okay, so that I can write something here. Write this here. Okay, fine. And that. And all right, so Russell will be feeling well in a little bit. Everyone else went home, and let me see where they are. So we had Roland, who was working here, and it's raining, so I think I might want to, let's see what time it is. It's really early. It's 7 o'clock at night. Let me make sure that the people are home. I'm going to come down here. Did you hear that? That was a bat. Let's come down and see what everyone's doing. So Roland's not gone upstairs. Malaya's asleep on the couch. And Kiyoshi is going to jump. She's going to jump upstairs. And I'm not sure what's stopping them from coming up. Sometimes ladders have that thing. It's just faster for them to propel themselves up. There's Jimena, but she doesn't have a job, which is why she's pretty fast. She's going to be pretty fast. There went one of them. And Roland is just here. It looks like he's talking. What happened to, oh, it's still there. See that right there? Sometimes the pieces don't come in. Sometimes the donum ornamentum pieces sometimes don't show, but they're still there because I can see their outline. And when you look on the upper left hand, you can see them registering in the type that they are. So we put in this hall and we extended this hall, and these two things are going to give us some more places underground. In the meantime, underground, underwater, and in the meantime, up here, we had actually worked on a walkway around the, and this is the reason why we worked on it, to try and keep this from happening. So he can't get up. I'm probably going to have to put something here. I'm going to have to extend this out towards, and let me look for a second. It's dark. I just want to get close enough that I'm not going to hit him. But what I'm going to do is take that piece off. So that should allow him to move, but it concerns me that he's here. So let's take this for a minute and let's put this over here and see if I can close this area up. I didn't really want to close this area up, but it looks like I'm going to have to, because they're still appearing outside this building. So the problem, of course, is nothing wrong with the building. It is that it's built over water, and it's not supposed to be. It's actually a sand building. It is not, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with him there. I would need to take these pieces right here and put them all the way up. See, he was stuck. And so let's go to these spots right here and just go ahead and fill this in. So the only thing that can happen now is that they get form underneath, which I'm hoping will not happen, but there is the possibility of that. And why won't you let me put that there? Okay. And it's just not going to let me. It's probably the water that's doing that, but we're going to try and take them out. Yeah, I can't. So we'll just go ahead and take a couple of them at a time so that I don't have someone like Russell coming up behind me and walking off in that area. So this is one of the places where we were going to bring the mountain down. If we do that, are we going to have trouble with the people and coming and wanting to spawn right in that place right there? So that's one of the things I'm going to have to look at. It's not working, so I'm just going to take this and take the whole thing. So we wanted this shape, but we could only get it as a part of the jungle. So we put in this shape of the walkway so that we could have the walkway go in this direction to go around this mountain piece and to end up on the other side. So that is what I'm looking at right now, and I'm just going to continue taking these pieces out and making the whole thing dark oak, and then we'll change the fences also. We knew we were going to do this, so it's okay. There are actually some new styles that have been added on the 19th by Minecolonies, which is really cool when that happens. And there are some really interesting new styles. We'll look at some of them if we need something, and that's going to be really fun to to see if we can add some of the newer styles in with this build, or if they're just going to be for the next for the island town. And let's see what I've got. I've got that and that. Do I really need one right there? I don't think so. Okay, let's put this, and then we have one right here. I think, why don't we just go ahead and put this one right here for now. Okay, all right, so that part is fixed. I'm going to walk around. I'm looking at the moon setting. I'm going to walk over here, walk around, and you can see the moonlight. And then I'm just going to see what's going on here. Do I need to just go ahead and do the same with this? Just completely close this in. I like having the water be there, but it doesn't seem like there's something in the way. There it is, dripstone. All right, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be good for the people, so we just won't have it. We just won't have those pieces. We're just going to put that in there, and they can walk to this area. Let's see, it's probably too late, but let's see right quick if we can make it to the bed. We did! Yay! Before morning. Okay. So, yes, I knew that he was on duty. Russell's on duty at night, which is the reason why I can go in and sleep there. So I'm going out right now, out of this door. People are going to start going to work. We should see people coming upstairs. There's Roland. He's coming up to go work on the university. And I just bumped into that. Malaya doesn't have anything to do right now, but the other person who needs to be working is right here in this kitchen, and she hasn't come up yet, which might mean that she's sick. So let's go down. Oh, if we're going down without anything, let's assume maybe that Russell came into the restaurant when he had a cold, when he had the flu, and let's just take a couple of these and have them on us just in case it turns out that he's passed the flu on to some of the people downstairs. So Kiyoshi should be coming up to cook food in the restaurant, and she isn't. So let's see what's going on with her. There's Malaya right there, and let's go up and find Kiyoshi, and sure enough, nope, this is Jimena.
Good day to you.
And Jimena is sick. Okay, so let's skip the chit chat.
What is it?
Let's look at inventory. She has breakfast or lunch, but she doesn't have any medication. So let's give her that and see if that's enough. It might be enough. Let's see what happens. That might be enough. So we'll leave her. Let's find out what happened to Kiyoshi. Why I can't find her. Where is she? And this isn't showing yet, which means I might have to do something for that. Let's come up here. Yes, I hear you, bat. I hear that bat. Do we have her yet? There she is. Okay. So she is up there now. We must have just passed each other when I was looking for her. And let me do this for a minute. I can't give her the medication. She's just going to cook it. So we just need to make sure
I can
that
help you
she's
with
not
that.
sick. She's not requesting anything. And right now, this is a good thing. All right. So that is everybody. That takes care of everyone. We saw Roland. Russell is doing rounds. He's someplace. And let me just make sure that everything is good. Yes. Okay. So let's go upstairs and see how Roland is doing, because he's still digging out. It's going to take him a while. And then he will begin. There's Russell. Russell's staying with him. He will begin to work on this, to start putting in the building materials. But so far, he is still digging out the area that the university is going to be in. This is a mini university, the Arcology University, and that will be good for us right now. And we're going to put a mini library right next to it somehow. I'm not sure how yet, and that's what we're going to wait and look at and see which way the library is going to go in relationship to this. And then we can see how this path is going to go, whether in fact we're going to actually bring an actual hallway over in that area. But while we're waiting for him to do what he's doing, let me check for a minute and make sure, does he have any pickaxes? He certainly has food. Does he have a pickaxe? He has some pickaxes, so he's good to go for right now. And we're going downstairs to where Malaya is and Jimena are, and we're going to look. So we were putting the hallway. We actually turned the hall right here, and we can go out right here. Is it open? It looks like it is, but it's not. Now it's open. And let's close that. Okay. So this is the underwater area where this hallway is. And we were talking about bringing this hallway over and having it come into this area right here, and for us to be able to put things in that area. So I would like to get beyond the actual building, so coming all the way over to here, and then we can put a three-way piece on that will allow for things to go in different directions over here. The other thing that we were looking at is the other end of this hallway and the things that we're going to need. And so when you start, you need a hospital, you need a clinic, you need a restaurant, you need a tavern so you can get people, you need some way of getting food, you need some kinds of farms or something, sort of like a fishery would be interesting. And so those are kind of some of the things that I want to look at right now again and refresh, and also see some new pieces and see if any of them will work in this situation that we have. So I'm going to come all the way up here for a minute, because I want to right quick be able to use the build tool right here and work on some things. So with the, can I reach it? Nah. Can I reach it? Nah. Okay. So we're building the arcology university. We have some new places that we can look at. Frontier is just going to be spread out, and I don't think that there is anything that is going to work for us. We could look at infrastructure and see, I see roads and mine shafts, and that's all I see right now. Let's see. So these are mine shafts, these pieces that look like this. And so we can't use them. Not unless we're going to build a mine. I'm not interested in having it. There are rails and garden pieces. Interesting. Okay. This is the frontier piece, and all I'm doing right now is just looking at some of the pieces. We need a hospital. Nicely done. So this is a frontier hospital, which makes complete sense. I want to see what it grows up into. 3, and there we go. 4. This is a nice hospital. It is huge. Wow. And finally 5. So this is the full hospital. What's underneath all of this? Let's look in here. There's nothing interesting. Okay. I thought there was going to be a whole bunch of stuff under there. Here is the swimming pool. Probably requires that there be some land underneath. And here are, this is a ward right here with a lot of beds. Nice. Okay. And then over here we probably have more, this looks like a little bit more private in this area, going all the way down here. And then we have some rooms that are actually used. Is that going downstairs? It sure is. Holistics. Okay, let's rise this up. It is down too far, and let me do this, and let's come up here. You can add something. Look at that. There's a room for you to add what you want. This is a room with the medications in it. And over here, let me see. Yeah, look at that. That is good. And okay. And then there's the upstairs, which is all a bunch of rooms. There's some desks. This almost looks like eating or something, like they could come and eat in that area or just sit. And there's garden area right here for walking. And that's huge. That is huge and absolutely gorgeous, but doesn't do us any good here. Hi, official Nerdy Football League in chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just looking at some additional packs that have been added to the Minecolonies styles. Trying to see if there's something that I might want to use. But I'm really committed right now to joining the land in just a little way, in just a little tiny way. We're not going to have a lot of stuff because we want to build more underwater select. So that's really the stuff that we want to do. So for instance, in the fundamentals that we have, I think we looked at the hospital, but I want to look at a hospital again, an underwater hospital, and see how it is. So there is a room, level 5, has little separate rooms, and then, ooh, an MRI, nice. Okay, and then storage, and what is this? That looks like an engine of some sort that they're using for, yeah, look at this. Look at this. So they have, wow. This is really intense. They have, this is big too. So I think, and it's definitely in the water. So I think we'll consider this. We'll consider this hospital. I actually like it a lot. It has private rooms, which is one of the things. And it does have sort of like emergency. This is the ER right there. And we're using these, it's a sub, yeah. We're using these, yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's a submarine. Yeah, that they're just bringing over like it's a good ship, like it's a Red Cross ship. This is perfect. All right, so I absolutely want to use this, and that's one of the things that we need to get pretty quickly, is a hospital. And the other will then be a warehouse. And that is what I think is going to go actually in the mountain underneath everything is the warehouse. Let's look, escape just for a minute. Wait, escape? Nope, I don't want that. Yes, I want this. Let me come down, because what happens is the builders need, the couriers need to be able to get to all the different areas. And it would seem like a courier might be good upstairs or downstairs, and we might end up having both. But I think I would like to put the courier in the mountain. So if I do that, I haven't looked at the arcology courier, and let me do that for a second. Which is actually the warehouse is what I'm talking about. And so let's look at crafts, storage. Let's switch back. I want to look at the arcology one first, because I think it's going to be super small. And, or should I look at underwater? Let's look at underwater for a second. So let's go here. Let's go to storage. And let's go to the warehouse, and let's go to level 5, and let me rise it up so that it is not in conflict with the stuff around. And let me see how big this is. So this is what we're looking at. This whole thing here is the warehouse, and it's encased in water, of course. Oh, so it's mostly, ooh, this is actually good. This is the top part here. And let me look. So there should be a courier. Nope, these are people just taking care. And I love that. And then let me look here for a minute and see. Okay. And this is where they have the couriers getting ready. And then let's go down into the actual warehouse. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Down into the warehouse right here. And so the warehouse is all underneath. And holy good night. Look at this. So we have an area made out of red. And look at the things in here. This, of course, is level 5, but we're looking. Wow. This is really interesting, the way it's set up. So I definitely love this. Uh-oh, I'm running into something, running into a mountain, I think, there. And over here, we have another area here. And then this is an exit out. So we have two different ways out. We have that way, and then we have a way up here. So there's only two ways in and out of this place? No, there's three. Okay, there's a third way. Ah, yeah. This almost looks like we should be putting this down in that place that I wasn't having anyone go down to. Right here. Remember where I wasn't putting anything there? I could actually put it down, I think, in this area. Let me see how it fits in for a minute. If I did that, let's do storage and this and the level 5. Okay, and let me rise up for a minute and see how much space it takes. Yeah, see, it's huge. It's huge. And if we set it down, we could set it down in here. Or are we going to have to make it be what comes off here and put it right here in this area? Right where this is. And have people come from there. Let's move it. Let's rise it up. Let's rise it up. Let's move it over this way. And let's move it this way. I'm going to see if there's a good door for it to meet up with this area that I'm looking at. So let's bring it over so that the main part of it would be, let me find the doorway. I still don't have a door on this side. There's a door. There's that door. Let's see if this is one of the doors that we really want. Is this full 5? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see which way this is. So this comes into the actual warehouse office. Nice. All right. And let me look from here and see how I can fit it in right into this spot right here. This is where we could fit it right here like this. So what we would be doing is saying that there would be things coming off on this side over here. You know, there's another doorway over there. And what am I looking at? Yeah, so this would be right here, and then everything else would be below this. So below would be all in this rock part here. But that would still be underwater. All right. So I just did that just so that I could see if I can bring it in some kind of really cool way over to some entrance. And the best way to do it, I think, is going to be to make an entrance off of this entrance right here. So it would have to be at this level which is this level right here, which is 63, which would be coming over here and making sure that this right here was at this level right here. So that would be at 63, and just do a straight across, and just before the doorway have there be a three-way maybe, and open this part up right here. And I think I'm going to want to do that. So let's make this go away for a minute, because I can't put it, I don't really want to put it there until I put the road piece in first. And let me do that. So here we are. So let's come to here. Let's touch. Let's go to infrastructure. Let's go to corridors, glass. And with the glass segments that we have, cross T level 3. I just want to see what it looks like. Rise it up here, and let's turn this way. This is one of these that has the 3-piece, and this is the 3-piece that we're going to use when we get closer. But right now, let's go to infrastructure, corridors, glass segment level 3, and let's continue to bring this over at least 2 more. So in order to do that, let's look and see if we can see the, there it is. It's on that side, so that is correct. And then we just have to match these lines up. So let's move this over until these match up. And I'm looking at that. And let's bring it down 1 and see. Nope, that's underneath. Up 1. And I think that's right. I think that is right where it should be. And so let us build these. Constructed. And there we go. And then let's put in the next one right here. Let's touch this right there. Infrastructure, corridors, glass, glass segment, level 3. And let's have this rise up and move it out to there, and I do believe that is in the correct place. And let's see if it's on the right side. It is, and let me see those 2 match. They do. Let's build and let's construct that. Okay, so now we have 3 of these. This sand here is to keep Russell from trying to get into this corridor actually as well. So how many more? 1, 2. Let's do 1 more in this area. Remember, we can still have something come off right here. We can open that up and have something come off in that direction. And as soon as we get to here, we can have, well, let's see if we want to put it here. Let's see if we want to put the 3 here first. So let's go to infrastructure, corridors, glass, and let's do the cross T. Let's do this one level 3, and let's see what we get, because we don't need any right there. But what we're going to have is, let's turn this way and see. So this would mean, whoops, that there would be an entrance here. Is there an entrance here? Looks like it goes through. It does look like it goes through there. This is all sand. I should put in this piece of gray right here. Do I need some light? Probably. Let's do this. Let's get moonlight, sea lanterns, and let's get, and then we'll get a piece of this gray right here for a moment and put it in, nope, put it in this hole, so which I can't see. So let's stick this right there, and let's put, we got gray instead. There we go. So I'm looking at this, same thing. Stick something there, and right here, let's put, oops, let's make that, let's put it right here. I can't really see that one. And then we're out to this one. So this is overlapping the other. So let us use the tool to move this way far out. Look how far it's overlapping. So this is actually the one that we do want to be here. So this goes this way. There's an opening there. There isn't an opening. So there's an opening there and there. That's what we want. And let's push these two together. Right there like that. And let's construct. All right. So now we have 4 hallways that are completely and totally full of, whoops, let me do this first. Let's put this here and let's make that go away. And there we have it. So let's fill this right there. And this one, I don't necessarily have to worry so much about. It'll be done in a minute. And there's the water coming all the way through these 3 pieces right here. Let's put a sea lantern here, right here, so that I can see that a little bit. And now what we're talking about is this is going to reach over to here and hopefully is going to be underneath this. It's not. This would have to come down one at this particular point in order to get in right here. So this will be interesting. Let's do that. It's going to be curious. Let's see what we can do here. So let's put another one right here. So infrastructure, corridors, glass, segment. Do I see ladders and I see cross. The stairs are too long and the corners. Let's do this glass segment level 3 again, but we're going to bring it actually down one, and this is going to be curious. So let's turn this. Let's bring it up so I can see where it is for a moment and how much room there actually is, and there isn't enough room to put this here. Interesting. So let's bring this down again. So where this would need to be is right here. This is the ground floor on that part. But if we put this in, is it going to... No, look at that. There's plenty of room. All right. So unfortunately, this is facing the wrong way. We need this to face this way and match that. And there's more room on the inside of this because the stairwell is right there, and we can have the top of that be at the stairwell right there. Do we want to put the steps on the inside or the outside? And I think I want to put the steps where the steps are. Let's have it stay up one. Let's have it match right here. So right here it's going to match, and I'm going to remove this so I can see this coming directly across like that. I see it. So this will be interesting. It's nighttime right now, which is good, because I'm going to open up that hallway and it'll be filled with water, I think. So here we go. Ready? Here we go. Let's do this. So let's construct this. Constructed and close. Okay, not so bad. Not so bad with the water. So I see some water pouring in on the inside down there. So let's go fix that. And I guess the best way to do that would be to take this and close this part up right here so that there can't be any water coming in. And then we'll go in over here. Let's go in right here. Let's come down and let's close that. Let's come through the hallways. I think when I take this down, I'm going to have sponge. Let's do this really quickly. SPON. And there we go. So I can take these pieces right here and sponge that away. And take this and sponge these away right here. And let's come to this. You see those pieces right there, and sponge them all away. Okay, so those parts are sponged away. I guess I'm okay with that for right now. So we have that to the warehouse area, and this right here is going to be to the stairs. We're not going to put water back, so we can make these go. We can take these now and replace these in this area just for the time being so that I can see. And now, right here, this is where this part right here, let me get a sponge for a minute. 9, let me see why that's leaking right there, because we're going to actually have to bring this back right here, and that's why it's leaking. We can see quite clearly. Let's come over here and let's get this part right here that's also leaking, and we'll put a sponge right there, and that takes care of that. And on this side they can't get there from here, which is fine, and they will have to come around, although they could come right here and get underneath this, and that is good. And then we're bringing this back to here, and I need 2 stairs. I need gray and I need green. So gray and white. Concrete, CR. Let's take these medications and put here. Let's put this here for a minute. Let's hold on to that. This can go here for a second. Let's get concrete, CONCRETE. Let's get stairs. White. There's one. Light gray. There's that one. And let's see where we want to put this in relationship to this. We're definitely going to put it right here. And this part that goes around, this part made of prismarine. Let's look for prismarine. And this is this prismarine brick is what that is. And let's take these pieces and make them whole pieces in this area here. And that one right there. Let's do that one also. And bring them right to this doorway right here. Okay. We're probably going to take this section away right here of the hallway right here so that they can get around more easily to the stair right here. And this area I'm going to have to do something. I don't have to do so much because this is right here. Now, is this actual full block? It sure is. So we're going to get half slab. We need some slabs. I do that sometimes, say half slab. But I mean these pieces right here. And I'm going to replace this part with these to make it possible for them to see. We don't need this underpiece here. And this underpiece here can just go ahead and be stone right along this part right here, so that it's clear that that goes that way. Let's do the same on this side right here. Let's take this out and make this also slab. Where did it go? There it is. Let's put this here, and let's put this part right here like that. All right, and then once again, I don't need this. And in this area right here, let's just go ahead and fill it in. Now the question is it going to be white? Are we going to make it white and have glass in that section right there? We need, this will be interesting. Look at this little area that we have right here that's underwater. We maybe could have fish and sea life in that part there, and that would be actually kind of really cool. So I think I might actually like doing that. Yes, so that is much better. What do I have here? Oh, I have these, and I don't need those right there. Okay. So let's go upstairs and make sure that the stairs are still there. They are on that side. And then let's come around here and look at these. And these are coming right to here. I'm going to do something different right here. Let's take this out right here. And let's put in this right here like this. Okay, and now what? And put this right there. So do I need to do it in both places? Right here? Yes. So they can go up, but they can also go here. I think I like that better. And then I have some of this glass here. This is the glass that ultimately is going to be in, all this glass is ultimately going to be replaced. This is clear in Chroma Hills, this glass, but this glass looks better. And I think, and which is actually light gray stained in Chroma Hill. And so, yep, I'm going to end up replacing all of the glass in there. And then this lower hall piece, I guess it's all right. I guess that's not getting in the way in this area. And then, of course, the prismarine brick on the sides. And we'll do that. So this is supposed to just be a wall there. And this section is the section that's going to lead to the warehouse. And here we can just go ahead and take this part out right all the way up, at least to there, and put in the gray. Doot, doot. I know sometimes that happens. Put in the gray here, and we'll probably, since this is in fact underwater, we will probably make all the underwater areas actually have this look to them. And then as you go upstairs, when you get above the water, which is, I believe, right here. Yes, when you get up to here, then this is where it starts not being the other. So that is going to be really interesting. So right here where this is, right here, we're going to have this type of, I don't think I can put a slab there. I would have to see. Let's take those two and put them there. That would be nice if I could put a slab there. Or if I could put stair right in that part right there. Let me see what this would look like if instead of being this, it was this. Nope, that didn't do anything. I think that put that upside down. So no. I'll think about that. They can't get down, and that's okay. And then in areas like this, we do need for there to be something here. Where's the prismarine? Let's put this here for a second. So we're definitely going to have that part be there. And have the glass. Wow. Yeah, I know. Have the glass part come to here like this. And that begins to match the hall here, with that being there. All right. And I guess I might as well go ahead and just take out these last two right there, and this, and this, and that one, and this one. And I know I could probably mix and match them in some places, and maybe I will, but right now I think I want it to look like that. These are going to be much harder to do because these are actually the water will come in if I miss, but so far I'm doing okay. Yay, yay. I think I didn't get that one. There we go. And look at the difference it makes. The university is built. Yahoo! All right, so we can take, just for a minute, I'll hold on to these. I'll hold on to this. We should maybe have some sponge. And I guess I'll hold on to everything for right now. Okay, run. Well, actually, while we're doing that, let's go this way. The university is done. So we're going to take this stairway all the way up to where the university is going to be. Dun, 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 dun. And look at this. Wow. This is actually nice. Oh, this is interesting. You know, it's going to make me maybe want to bring it back to wood after it's a level 5. So when it's a level 5, it's actually stone. But look at how warm it looks like this. This will be interesting. Yeah, it will. Let me touch this. Let me look at manage workers. And sure enough, this is where Jimena is going to work for now. She is going to be a researcher, and we're going to start her right now. And then the builder is going to continue to be Roland. He's going to upgrade the building all the way to definitely a level 3. And then we'll see from there what we want to do. And yeah, so I'm going to bring this back, this little part right here. We don't need these anymore. They were just to mark the border. And so that border is definitely marked. And this area right here, this is one of the areas that we were talking about the library. And we'll see. Let him work on this for now, and I'll look at the other. How much time? Ooh, our hour is done, but I'm going to take the last little bit of time here to do something specific. I want to go back down in here, and I'm going to go this way for a minute. That's interesting. So if we go this way, we can go right to here. This is nice. This is good. Okay. And then we could, if we wanted to, have something come off of this way, but it's mostly made, so this is going to come here. This is going to be here. There is rock right here, which means that if we had something that we wanted to build in the rock, we could build it there. But this right here is where we want to put the warehouse. And I think that I am going to do that. This is going to be most interesting. Let's bring this down. Why am I not letting the builders build underwater? Because I want to do stuff, and I'm impatient. I'll just say that. I want to do stuff, and I like setting it myself. I actually do like setting it. There are some aspects of Minecolonies that I love that the builders do and that the people do. And we're at the underwater base, we're at craftsman, we're at storage, we're at the warehouse. And we are now going to put the warehouse at level 5. So that we can see the warehouse right here. And let's see what we are looking at. So obviously it's too close. It's facing the wrong way. So let's let's push it out this way so I can find the doors above water. That's why I couldn't see. Let's turn it this way and push it out. And that's not the door that I want. Let's turn it this way, and there it is. And turn it this way. So this is the way that we want it to be facing. And this is the way that we wanted it to come up. So we're talking about matching that door right there with this door right here. That looks like it matches. I'm going to go inside right quick and see if that is a match. Is it a match? Is it a match? Whoosh. And let's do that. There is a new person. Zainab. Zainab.
Good day to you.
Looks like her name is. Let me look at her stats. She has some skills. She's in the 20s. She has good skills. but I think we will hold off from her and A, B, but I want to show that I looked at her and that I'm not thinking about her. Now we have a problem, Houston, because look where she's standing. And this is the thing that gets a little scary here. I actually should have, there she goes. I'm going to have to block this off. You see that they're going to come this way. So we're just going to block this whole thing right here. So I'm going to put another right here and right there. And let's block this one also. And put this right here. And that's to make sure that Russell doesn't come through, for one thing. All the colonists are asleep. And there it is. So here is the two floors meeting. And I need them to both be at the same level. And that's why I needed to come in. So there it is right there. That would be the warehouse. Oops. Coming right into this spot. So let me do this. I just did that. Let's come through here. This isn't here yet. So I can come out this way because it's not here yet. We don't have anything underground. This is just going to take away these pieces of mountain here to some degree. And we might have to dig some things out when we see it. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? This is always scary. Let's make sure we have the level 5. Let's hit this and let's construct it. All right. So let me turn this off. And there it is. Wow. Look at this. What's happening here? Wow. Isn't this amazing? So why is this part not, it didn't fix this part right here. This is interesting. I think this is actually supposed to be outside. That's what it's looking like, isn't it? That this is supposed to be outside. It definitely looks like that. That is supposed to be outside. So let me look at, what is this here? How far over is this going? Ah, I see. So we might have to pull these parts back off of here. Let's go to where this is supposed to be inside. Wow, look at all this. Look at all this here. And look at this right here. Is this under the mountain? Yes. So the mountain was here and now it's not. So this part I can decide. So for instance, this is too little. This part right here. So I can just take this part away. I have superpowers when I'm underwater. And I can look at what is going on. Wow. That is really interesting. So let me go. Look at it. There it is. Let me go back over to this door. Right here. This is pretty intense. Back over to this door right here. Yeah, I know it's not, there are some things, and ooh, let's go this way. And let's see if when I open this, if there's water. There sure is. So we need sponges and stone and stone, and I know I need the gray and the white, so let's put a sponge here. Let's put the sponge there to get that part. Let's sponge this out, and let's see what's going on in here. All of the whatchamacallits are missing. So let's sponge this, and there's one there. See that there? Let's sponge this part here, and I think that's good for right now. Let me see how much washed away. I'm going to just put in construction lights for right now, just to see what I have in these areas, and if we lost some things. It looks fine. This part looks fine. It is matched to here, so we can open this part now and not worry about them. Let's take that one away. Let's take that one, and this and that. So we can see that you can see outside from there, and that is really cool. Let's go down and see how much water is down here. This much water. So let's come down. This entire thing is completely waterlogged, and let's look here. I'm going to take this and put it right here for a minute in this area. Put one here. Let's put one here and one here. Oops. Oh, those are smithing tables that they're using as floor. Okay, and let's come up here for a second. Oh, no, you can't. Oh, good. All right. Are we ready? Let's sponge. Let's put a sponge here. This is dry. This is dry. And this is dry. Let me do this. Sometimes these tables don't come right. And let me look here. I want to see this. I thought this was underwater, but I think it's not. Oh, those aren't lights. It is underwater, isn't it? Because those are working. These don't work. Oh, yes, they do. All right. It looks like underwater to me, but let me see what happens when I put down a sponge. It's not saying that there's water. It just says that it's dark. And let's come here. And there's that other way out right here. So we could put sponge right there. There's panels right there. That's why I can't put anything. And come up. Is it my imagination? Does it seem like it's underwater? It really does. There we go. And that one and that one. That should stop those from moving. With some of these, you have to just reset them. Even when the builder builds them, sometimes you have to reset some of them. These look good. These look good. And these all look good. Oh, but these aren't. And this and this. Okay. And it looks like, oh good, he started working on the university. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so we have that. And we have that part. All right. And we have this entrance here, which I will have to see where that goes when we need. And then we have this doorway. Here we go. Let's get these two. And those are fine. These are okay. These are not. And we've got those. Those are fine. These are fine. And yeah. Right. Is that a trap door? It is not a trap door. So let's go upstairs and see what that is. This is dripping right here. So I'm going to have to look at that. See why that's dripping from upstairs. So look at all this water. So there's water right here, and there should, I don't know that there should be water right there. Where'd my sponge go? Did I put my sponge down and then I don't have any more? Or did I pick something up? Ah, the racks. Yeah, let's look at this part right here. And let's look at this. And do I don't want any water in this right here. So how am I going to get it? It is underwater, isn't it? It absolutely is. Let me see if I can put a torch down. If I can't, it's not underwater. Okay, good. It's just dark. But this right here, I might have to take some of these off right here so that I can put this here like that. That's what I needed. And look what I found. Look what I found. Okay, so let's put this in that spot, and then let's fill in that and that. Okay. Let's come back up, and there's some place. Nope. This is just a hallway. This is just a way for them. Holy good night. Yes, you just saw Russell already. He's already here. So we have these areas here, and we're looking, and this one's full of water. Oops. No. Let's come here, and let's put a sponge there and see what leaked. Nope, I think it just didn't have any water set in. And let's put that on the wall. Don't forget your oxygen tank. It's so cute. All right, so that's a glass panel. And those are there. Yes, I see that. Is there one missing? There is not. Is that a glass panel? That's white glass panel. Okay. And let's one more time, just one more around. So we have this area where people are working, and then we have this area where things are being brought in. We have this area here where this is for people to get ready. There's a sink there, and there's storage. Okay, and then down below we have this. So we can look out here. Oh, that's going to be fun. So that lookout area is going to be one of the places where I'm going to want to fix the glass right away in here. And just so that it would be fun to be able to actually look out right here. So you can put the glass just like that. Oh, I didn't get that one. And how far? That's one more. Right there, right there, and this one. Okay, so that makes it much clearer what we're looking at in that little section there, which I definitely like. All right, let's go down the hall. Let's go down this hall and go out. too many things in my hand. I guess I can put these up for right now. There's something dripping. Something dripping in this hall. No. Okay. Let's go right here and let's go up. Right here and up. And let's close that right there. And then we're going over here and see what in the world it was we saw. I don't want these out here. This is to keep the drowned from forming if you don't have a treaty, which we have a treaty. Look at this. This is all out in the open, all of this. This is like mermaid stuff. This is like there would have to be mermaids to do this stuff here. Look, it looks like they're loading a ship with like, oh, that is so cool. Look, it's a submarine that they're loading. Okay, well, you know what that means. That means we're going to have a way for that submarine to come out of that area. There, look at that. I like it. I love that. Isn't that so cool? That is actually a little like automatic submarine piece. And see, it's supposed to have, see the seating right in there? And this is, and it's pulling these pallets and bringing it in. I love that. That is so cool. And they have some things set down in this area. And how are they getting out to here is what I want to know. How are they getting out in this area? So we have that. And they have this. But where is the entry? So see, this is sitting here. So how do you get back down in? How do you get it in here? Is this where one of these is? That's an entrance right there. I see that entrance. And that's one of the ones we were talking about that we'll have to do something about. And this has glass. Is that dripping? That looks like there needs to be something else right there, but we'll see. But oh my goodness, this is absolutely beautiful. It's a sub, and just like the hospital, it is a sub, and that is so cool. So what's this? See this right here? What is this? And how do we get in this? Is there a way in? Oh, I'm just really, oops, I'm gonna need one of these, a sea lantern. And am I in someplace? Oh, I'm between the rock. I'm in between the rock here. Let me see if that's actually something built. This is actually something built right here. Like a silo or something. Oh, is this the place? Yes. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Let's go back in. Let's come up. We have to come up in this area. I'm going to have to do something so that I can get that submarine to come to be able to go out in this direction, and that is going to be most interesting. So this is underwater. It would have to be underwater, but yet this part would be gone. That would be fascinating. I am looking forward to that. But I'm going to come up here because I want to see what that building is. And it also means that a portion of this right here, we're probably going to have to take away depending on how we do that part. This is exciting. It's exciting. How long am I? I think that's all I'm going to get to do. But let me look for a second. Let me put this here. Let me come. She likes it down here. Let me come this way. I want to find that. So see how we have this area and it doesn't go anywhere in that. No, this is underground. This is in the basement is where this is. Stop. Thank you. All right. And then let's come. So this is where we're seeing the stuff up above. And this is that red part that we saw. And this... how come I didn't notice this? How come I didn't notice this? Okay, so look what we've got here. This is intense. Look at all of this area here. So this is the part that we were looking at. This part here. And these racks are okay. And so, and this is just a place for you to be able to see down in the middle. And it seems like it should have something in the floor there, doesn't it? Like a piece of glass or something? It seems like it should, unless that says it's a panel. And I'm not, yeah, I can put that in. So I should be able to put that right there for right now. And then we'll figure out how to light this. And what are you up here? Is any of this? This is a panel, so it can't open. We have chests here and really expensive stuff because this is a level 5. And all of this made out of purple, and these made out of smithing tables. Holy good night. Talk about an expensive floor right there. And the purple in this part right here. So this is meant to be a challenge. If you were having, if you were doing a thing where you were having your builders build it, you would have to get all of this merchandise. Now this is leaking, and we see where that is. And I'm going to have to come back to this area from the outside and see why that's leaking there. But these are some of the most beautiful, absolutely beautiful pieces to the underwater build. And right here, right there, so this part right here is actually, is it slabs? It says it's planks. I'm going to take that away. It's acting like it's not enough. What do I have? I could have wood. I'm tempted to put stone there or to put glass on top. Just to make it that we're not changing it too much. Let's put glass on this part right here because it's leaking on the inside. We'll put that there and we'll see if that helps. And in this area is secure, and we can see that. And look at this. We're just going to have to dig up this copper, but we're going to have to move this right here. So when we come up here, we can see that this is one of these arcs, one of these hills right here. And ordinarily I wouldn't, but this is the reason why we are here, so that we can do whatever we're doing and we're not destroying the coral cities. Because Tana has these massive coral cities in this water, and we are not allowed to touch these. So even though this is coming really close, you can see right here, this is where we didn't we didn't cut off these leg pieces here, so we could cut them off. Right here, let's just go ahead and cut these away. This is supposed to be floating. These are floating walkways here. There's no way at this particular point that we would have them be anything else. So we're just going to take away these pieces and have these walkways float. It's the reason they're made out of wood in the first place, and what we wanted to do. So look how close we are. Look at this. But there is the outskirts of the city right here. And this is what we want. We do want it to be that close. And look at this. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So all we have to do is continue with this piece right here. We'll probably remove a portion of it, or we'll bring it down over top, depending on what we want to do, because we could actually bring this down on top of this piece here. There isn't any reason for it to not be encased in rock, and I think I might like the idea of doing that instead of taking the rock away. And that's what I'm looking at right there. So there's Russell taking a little break right at that part there, and I have to stop. I have to stop. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Official Nerdy Football League, thanks for being in chat. For those of you who are going to watch this later, thank you, all of you who watched the video later. I appreciate you too, and I hope you really did enjoy this, and we will come back and do some more and start looking at somebody to run the warehouse. We're going to need a courier, and this warehouse does not have the courier in it, which is really interesting. So we're going to have to find some place to put the courier in regards to what we're looking at, and that's going to be cool. So I will see you. Enjoy your games and enjoy watching all the other gamers. Bye for now. Bye for now. I'm gonna play some music. I hear music.